Hi, welcome back to Basement Backgammon. In this episode, we'll be looking at problem 217 in Bill Robertie's 501 Essential Backgammon Problem Series. This is the first problem in the chapter called Holding Games. I'll read you the intro to the chapter, and then we'll start the problem. Holding games are the bread and butter positions of backgammon. Between two strong players, a majority of games turn into holding games of some sort. A one-way holding game is most common. One side escapes his backman to his midpoint and beyond. The other side makes an advance to anchor, usually on the 20 point or the 18 point. The side with the anchor is said to be holding the other, keeping the anchor while waiting to hit a shot. A mutual holding game means that both sides have anchors. The play is pretty even, with each side waiting to roll a double or hit a shot. Here are some guidelines for these very important positions. Number 1, when ahead in the race, break contact. When behind, keep contact. If you're ahead, try to clear points when your opponent's home board is vulnerable. 3, keep a strong home board as long as possible. 4, don't double without a solid racing lead. So, with that introduction, let's start with the problem 217 in the chapter. And the first problem in the chapter, we have to play a 5-1. Black has to play a 5-1. You'll notice that we have moved around. White is now the one who was holding. He's got the anchor on our 5 point, on the 20 point, and all of his other checkers are out and about. So we have to clear our checkers safely. How do we play a 5-1 in order to do that? Take a look. I'll give you 10 seconds to decide, and I'll come back with Robertie's answer. Okay, so Robertie's answer, and this should not be surprising, is to clear the 11 point. 1, 5. Let's read what Robertie has to say. Black has a couple of choices with his 5-1. He can keep his blockade by playing 10-4, like that. Or he could dismantle the 11 point by playing 11-10, 11-6. Which one is right? The race tells us the answer. After Black plays his 5-1, he'll be leading in the race by 20 pips, 104 to 124. With a big racing lead, his goal is to avoid contact and get all his men home safely. In this position, he's not holding White. White is holding him. Breaking the 11 point is the right move. So what Robertie's basically saying here, and this is one of the lessons he gives at the beginning of the chapter, which is that if you're in the lead, break contact. If you're not in the lead in a race, you want to keep contact. What does that mean? Contact means the ability to hit your opponent, right? So breaking contact means you want to go past your opponent's last checker, in which case there is no chance of being hit, and now you're in a pure race. That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to clear our checkers because we have a big checker lead. And that's why keeping the point is, yes, it does guard against things like double sixes, but that's only one roll. It guards against all sixes. We don't have to keep our opponent here, and we don't want to keep our opponent here. Because we have a big racing lead, we want our opponent to run. So safely move your checkers forward. This will make it easier for these checkers and these checkers to jump over, because now all sixes and all fives jump. I'm sorry, not all fives. Yes, all fives, because except for double fives. Any other 5 will jump over. And then there's a lot of numbers that jump here as well. So we should have an easy time clearing these checkers once these checkers are gone. And that's what Robertie's basically saying here. If you have a big racing lead, you want to push forward. This is what I tell all my beginning players in my backgammon club. If you're ahead in the race, you want to move forward. If you're behind in the race, you want to stay back. That's a pretty good maxim to follow. Let's see what XG has to say about this. I'll run it over to XG right now. And we're back with our XG analysis of problem 217. We have to play a 5-1. Robertie says to clear the 11 point. What does XG say? XG agrees, and it's really not even close. Anything else, like 8-3 to 4-3, 12.8% blunder, and then it gets worse from there. So definitely clearing the 11 point is the way to go here for all the reasons we described. Robertie got this one spot on. So remember those things we have to talk about, those things we talked about in the video If you're ahead in the race, move ahead. If you're behind in the race, stay back. We're ahead in the race here. We are ahead right now, 14 pips, 124 to 110, and we gained 6 pips on this roll, so we're ahead by 20 pips after the roll. No reason to leave those checkers on the 11 point. No reason to hold black in anymore. Hold white in anymore. Let's just move forward, try to get checkers over him, break contact, and we have a solid racing lead to do that. We'll probably be setting the cube pretty soon as well, now that we've cleared the 11 point successfully. I hope you like the video. Please like the video by hitting the like button. Subscribe to the video series. That's very important. We're up to 689 subscribers as of this video. And once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll be picking a lucky name to receive a brand new Chrysaloid board free of charge. Wherever you are in the world, I will send it to you. So, but you got to be subscribed to be in the drawing. Hopefully, we'll be doing that in the next few months and maybe the next few weeks. And I'm here every single day until the end of this series. This is 217. I'll be back tomorrow with 218. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.